I think that women decide when it's time to meet someone, and then they will make someone fit that mold. And that is an operation of fear. That's saying, I'm afraid I don't want to be alone, and I'm afraid I'm getting too old to have kids. I'm afraid everyone around me is married. So this guy fits the mold, and he's at the right place at the right time. And I think it's a mistake. I think there are a lot of divorces because people aren't really thinking about the big picture. Again, in business, I can think about the big picture. I can see down the road how this thing is going to go. And in relationships, we just think about the moment and how we feel now and what makes sense now, but we don't really think in 30 years, is this the person I want to be sitting on a park bench with? And do we have the same goals and morals and ideals and fundamentals?
And Bethenny, give me that smile again, that big. There we go, that's it. That's it.
You guys got an explanation in Turks. You're like, you know what it is? It's like that.
We use our heart and our logic and our biological clock to make decisions that are really important. And I feel like men go with their gut when it comes to relationships way more. They just know when they need to get out and they know when they need to get in. And we will try to convince ourselves, and we don't just use that women's intuition that we were blessed with. And I have the ability to do that in business so easily. We're not doing that. We are doing that. Keep it moving. That's a good idea. This feels right. And we know in the beginning of a relationship whether or not it's right, and we hide that. We brush it under the rug. We will cancel plans for a man. We will cancel a vacation. We wait to see what they're doing to do what we're doing. We let them have the job, and we sit around waiting for them to come home, cooking them dinner. And we really need to get a life. And women and men are very, very different. Men are more simple when it comes to relationships than we are. We're much more complicated. We're much more emotional. We want to workshop and analyze every single nuance. And men don't want to. They want to breathe. They want to be able to eat. They want the remote. They want to have sex. They want to sleep. They want life to be fairly easy. And we also can learn from men. Men can have a lot of different things going on the burners. Men can have different women at different temperatures that are on that stove, and they treat each of them as it's as important as the next, and we have to do that more too. We drop everything for a guy. There's no reason you can't be dating several guys. It's like a job. If you don't have one, you don't get any. And if you have a couple of guys going, they keep coming. It's a confidence thing. We have to be more confident. We have to love ourselves. It's not about being the most it's not about being the sexiest woman in the room. It's about being the most interesting and confident woman in the room. I just think that we have to kind of take back our lives.